ready. Say add a few more salt, add some seasonings, maybe cook it for around an hour or so, and this bad boy will be ready. Oh, I am drooling all over the place. Oh, well, I lost the track of time. Let's see. Let me come to y'all. Haha! Greetings, everyone! Or should I say greetings, creatures and humans alike. Welcome back to another One Piece chapter reaction to... Boom! 1084. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I honestly didn't expect me to actually do this today. I was going to wait till tomorrow and stuff, but I was able to get the sea serpent over here. Well, used to be sea serpent. Pretty much got him ready and stuff, and I decided, what the heck. Might as well go on ahead and do this and stuff. That way I can have me a little bit of a treat later on. In case y'all don't know, on my last stream, I was able to do like some fishing and stuff in the background, and I don't know, some kind of weird universal glitch happened, because I swear I saw like 2 of them or something. It's really weird. But anyways, I was able to grab that thing, yoink it in, and I caught me a juvenile sea serpent. I cannot wait to eat you. But yeah, pretty much got him prepared and stuff. And yeah, I'm just waiting for him to get cooked. But yeah. So, like I said, I wasn't really going to plan doing this today. In fact, I was actually wanting to play the final part of Bramble the Mountain King. But unfortunately, I decided to go on ahead and do this. So yeah. I think either tomorrow or Friday, I'll probably finish up that game. And then, may go back to Minecraft or something. I need to do more on my base. I really do. But in the meanwhile, let's see. What else can I talk about? Don't want to talk about today. Will admit today was a bit iffy. And I don't want to talk about work, because work is awful. Work is so awful. Oh, maybe I should say this. So, I talked to some of my previous guildmates and, well, not previous, they're still my friends and stuff, but, you know, career-wise, they're my previous guildmates. I talked to them and stuff, and they decided to let me draw them. So I decided, why not do that for a future stream? You see where I'm going at? I am going to draw out my friends and show you what they look like from the supernatural. These guys are fellow guildmates and stuff that I have worked with for many years. And these are guys that I trust with my life. They are great people, and I absolutely love them to the deepest part of my heart. They are my rock. Oh my god, I got all sappy. But yeah. Don't know when I'm gonna do that, but I figured that would be kind of like a good art thing to do while I'm trying to finish up the Ashura Warrior. Because, if y'all don't know, I was going to finish up that stream, by finishing up the Rashaka demons that I was fighting against. But unfortunately, my Photoshop crashed on me. So I decided to do it out of stream. That way y'all don't have to re-see me drawing all that again and so on and so forth. Alright? Alright. Okay, think I wasted enough time. Let's go on ahead and get started with One Piece chapter 1084. I have the page up. Let's get started. Okay, so for the cover story is... Oh, right, shit. Oh, crap. I forgot. This is a spoiler warning. If you have not seen One Piece chapter 1084, you need to leave. So that way you can catch up with the manga and stuff, don't get spoiled, and then come back over here, because I want to see you. I want to see you. Okay? Okay. Like I said, first and final warning. I always say that, and then when someone pops up, I'll be like, hey, what's going on? Oh, by the way, spoiler warning, so make sure you're careful with that. Okay, let's get started. So, for the cover story, the cover page, we pretty much got a bunch of the One Piece girls riding down a tidal wave. We see Nami in the foreground wearing pretty much wearing a red shirt that says something about Queen. What does that say? Redder Queen. Oh yeah, because she's the queen of Redders. Let's see. Who else do I see? Let's see. I see Sugar, Rebecca, Tashigi, and what was the princess name from the Totadas? Marshari. Yeah. They're all together in a Going Merry tube. Then in the background behind Nami, we see Yamato, Otama, Robin, Koala, Phoebe, and Boa Hancock riding on a big Thousand Sunny tube. Above Boa Hancock, we got Carrot in a Sooth tube. Oh, that's cute. Then we have Piranha in front of her having like a umbrella-like tube. That's really creative. And then below her, we have Oti and Sanchi's sisters, Renju. So yeah, looks like they're having fun. Okay, on to page 1. Ah! Okay, this one's kind of quick. So, we have opened up to inside of Penchina's castle, where we see one of the holy guards and stuff. You know, like the guards that protects the castle and stuff. He is on fire. His armor is burning, and he looks like he's severely injured. We did see below that, Sabo is the one that's doing this, like a badass. And he's pretty much taken down multiple of the soldiers. But it looks like he's panting too, so it looks like that he had quite a fight on his hands. On to page 2. Okay, so after Sabo defeated those guards and stuff, we didn't have Bonnie showing up. Wait, did I mention Bonnie? Oh my god! Okay, so on the cover page, it looks like they're also writing on some cards, and truly Bonnie is trying to bite the tail of one of those cards. Okay? Okay. So anyways, on page 2, we have Bonnie showing up to Sabo saying like, "You're Sabo, right?" And he's like, "What? You're Jewelry Bonnie! What are you doing here?" So she's like, "I say we both know what we're after, so let's skip the small talk for now." We did cut over to an intercom saying like, "They broke to the guards' quarters! They've stolen the slave collar keys! We need to get them back! ASAP! ASAP!" Yeah. And she said let's skip the small talk, but it looks like they're talking anyways. So they're running down like this great hall, and it's almost like, I kind of heard that Kuma had a... Oh my god, I cannot speak. Why can I never speak? Anyways, Sabo is like, "I heard that Kuma had a daughter, but I didn't know it was you." And she's like, "Yeah, I always try to keep tabs to the Revolutionary Army, you know, just try to catch up on him, because, you know, me, a daughter." And she's saying, "That's how," which we'll find out on page 3. Sorry, I almost got out of the page. So, looks like Bonnie, she was continuing. That's how I know you guys are trustworthy, so I trust you to get my dad out of here. You know, as she's running. Anyways, we did see one of Karasu's crows showing up, and Sabo is handing him. Oh no! Oh, that's interesting. The crows actually appeared out of Sabo's glove. That is really neat. That is handy. Of course, from the last chapter, we learned about his suit fruit. So the fact that he's able to do this is genius. This is really genius. So yeah, it appears saying yes, and of course Bonnie's freaking out like, what the? What is that thing that you conjured up? Are you some kind of magician? But no, seriously, Sabo's telling him, Sabo is telling him that the mission is complete. Go get these keys of Morley and get back to HQ pronto. And the crow, while flying off, is like, what about you? And he's like, don't worry about me. I'll be heading out as soon as I get done with this. Now hurry. And of course he's like, understood. Please be careful. We need you back. So, Sabo looks over to Bonnie, asking her what she's about to do. And the chief says that, of course we all know, she's going to Egghead. And she's thinking that Vegapunk has a way to restore his mind. And that's when Sabo asks, well, what if he can't? But before she could answer, they hear some guards behind them saying like, there they are, man! Get them! Okay, on to page 4. Yeah, page 4. I am reading these pages, right? Right? Oh, okay, yeah, I haven't been reading these pages right. So, the first page ends with Bonnie showing up. Second page ends with, I'm actually on page 3. It is so hard to tell from these things, you know? Anyways, on to page, apparently 3. Again. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so, hearing that the guard is coming behind them, Sabo picks up Bonnie and hops onto one of the beams above him and stuff. We did see the guards coming through, and the guy that saw them was like, that's weird, I could have sworn I saw someone. And the other one's like, I feel like there are fewer guards around here, man. I mean, we are too short-staffed to be going around this big tower. Sounds like my work. Anyways, well, I can't blame him after all. Have you heard about them seeing the you-know-what? And he's like, what are you talking about? And in the next panel, it's like, they're all gone because they saw it. And they're like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you know, the legendary Phantom Room. And the other dude is like, you idiot, don't talk nonsense. They're acting like little kids, seeing like a haunted house, and they'll be like, hey, did you hear that there's a ghost living in that house? Shh, don't talk about it. I get the same vibe from that. It's hilarious. But yeah, I assume that they are talking about one of those rooms that we saw of Imu-sama. But yeah. So anyways, continuing on, I cannot speak. Sarbos is looking down on them like, this seems interesting. We did cut to outside of Panchia's castle where Bonnie is like, yeah, thanks, all that stuff. They're talking in the forest and stuff. It's like Sabo saying like, Egghead is in the new world and stuff, and we're heading to the opposite directions. Good luck on your voyage, all that stuff. And Bonnie is just like, man, it's kind of weird seeing Revolutionary acting all friendly to me and stuff, you know? Because in fact, I'm a pirate. But yeah, they then continue talking like that they're both determined to save the same person, aka Kuma. And Bonnie's like, look after my dad for me, okay? Make sure nothing bad happens to him. Alright, so now, on to page 4. Okay, so, we have cut over from Sabo. You know, I find it weird. How come there's not a cloud that kind of looks like... Wait, how come these clouds look like some of the stuff I'm talking about? That is so weird. I never realized that till now. That's cool. Anyways, we cut over to like the empty throne room and stuff in full glory. We then see the 5 Gorosei talking to Cobra, who is in front of them. Oh man, Cobra, I wish you wasn't there. I really wish. But yeah, the Gorosei is like King Cobra of Alabasta. What do you want to talk about? Pretty much what I'm playing. But yeah, and Cobra's like, well, perhaps I should start from the beginning. As you all know, the world government was formed roughly around 800 years ago, with 20 different monarchs coming together. And since their families moved to Marichua, they became known as Celestial Dragons. The ones that are responsible for creating this world, and have ruled over creation ever since. Wow, this is like some mythological creation myths right here. But yeah, as he's talking about it, it shows Saint Saturn, kind of like, and then we see like the long beard guy, you know, the one that looks like Godfrey that Tekken keeps mentioning and stuff. By the way, shout out to Tekken and stuff. He is a really cool One Piece person. If you don't know who he is, go check him out. But anyways, on to page 4. Wait. I mean, on to page 5. Oh my god, how come I can never do these right? Ah, man. I skipped over a thing. Hang on, let me continue reading. Oh, wait, never mind. I did read it. I am losing my mind. Anyways, so, King Cobra continues to talk and stuff. How he mentions about, like, how the 20 were considered equals, and to ensure that no dictatorship is able to rise up among them. As it shows, like, the Gandhi-looking guy with the glasses, you know, the swordsman guy, and it shows like the kind of like the elegant gentleman of the group. You know, what's the best way to describe him? He kind of looks like a relative to Sanji. That's the only thing I can come up with. But yeah, they're also like, Anyways, Cobra continues to mention about how they installed the empty throne. That way, no one can usher in a dictatorship. No one can sit upon the throne, and it's kind of like a pharaoh in a sense. He also mentions about how they place the weapons around it to make sure that no one gets to the seat. And of course, it shows like the empty seat and stuff. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Anyways, but yeah, so it's like the empty seat and stuff. And we can see it in pretty good detail right here and stuff. Like you see a bunch of swords, axes and stuff. You see the world government symbol and all that stuff. Anyways, Cobra continues on saying like at the same time, the new royal families are selected into the regions to kind of replace the to replace the celestial dragons. And in order to ensure a smooth transaction of it and stuff, they wipe out the historical slate to all the previous dragons, making it as if they never ruled that country in the beginning. And of course, we see Cobra talking to the 5 girls right there. And then he mentions about the sole exception of Alabasta, which the monarch was Queen Lily of the Nefertaris. And while her name was immortalized as one of the founding 20, she did not become a celestial dragon. So we're getting some historical lore right here, which I am absolutely loving this. Like, I am absolutely loving this. Oh yeah, we see like a silhouette next to Cobra of her. And... Wait. Okay, there's no way. Okay, hang on. I gotta continue reading. So, anyways, Cobra's like, instead, she returned to Alabasta to continue her range, which is why the Nefertari family is pretty much as they are. They're not celestial dragons, as just they're not, I can't say that word, but, they're Churks. Yeah, they're major Churks. And oh yeah, we see, wait. Don't tell me I got some of the people mixed up. Okay, now we're seeing Saint Saturn. Sorry, the dude who I thought was Saint Saturn, which I'm having a brain fart here. He's the one with the big mustache. You know, like kind of rivaling. Why can I not speak today? Whitebeard's mustache. But yeah, he's not Saturn. I got that mixed up. Yeah, Saturn's the one that's like, on this one. Okay, on to page, wait, what page am I on? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right, page 6. I'm on page 6. On to page 6. Okay. Okay. So, Cobra continues telling them it's like, so, because of the 20 kingdoms and stuff, except for Queen Lily and the Nefertari family, only 19 weapons were kind of placed near the empty throne. And of course, we have the girl say, it's like, yeah, it's all as you say, yeah, we know our history. I mean, we took history class, but what are you getting on about? And Kobra's like, well, I pretty much read through every ancient text of my kingdom, but as far as I could tell, all accounts of the period after the 40th century has one thing in common. Her name was not mentioned once, which shows him telling them that. And then you see the girl say silent and stuff, as Cobra continues telling them that Queen Lily apparently never made it home to Alabasta, and instead her younger brother ended up becoming the king. So, do you guys happen to have the recordings of what happened to her? He is asking a very important question, which, as the king of a nation, I would ask that too, considering the fact that I want to know all my history. But as I saw the silhouette, it makes me wonder, could she be? There's only one way to find out, because I got a feeling we're going to find out at the end of this chapter. On to page 7. So, oh, you know. Oh. Okay. So, in page 7, we pretty much have Saturn saying, like, well, to be blunt with you, and then it cuts over to Emu in his, like, garden room. That's the only way I can describe it. It looks like he or she or it is listening in on a transponder snow, listening to this while playing with some butterflies. Aww. Ooh. But yeah, so we hear Saturn saying, like, you know, man, 800 years is a long time ago and stuff. And it's true that out of the 20 families, the Nevertory line did not move here. However, we thought that Queen Lily went back home. So, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. But we just don't know what happened. I mean, it was lost in history. You liar! I'm kidding. But yeah, obviously this is a straight up lie. Like, you cannot trust these guys. Anyways, King Cobra, however, is like, yeah. Okay then. He then asked in faraway side view, like, in that case, what is the meaning of D? D. Yeah. What's the D? D. Yeah. What's the D? D. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. Please don't let me get in trouble because of that. Anyways, so we then see Gandhi with a sword being like, oh, and he's looking menacing like, what do you ask? And then we see each of the girls say as King Cobra reveals that a letter that was penned by the queen has been passed down throughout the generations. And they're all surprised, like, looks like we're gonna have to do something later on, you know what I mean, ink. But anyways, on to page 8. Ah, oh, great, not this again. Okay, so man, he always does this, but it's good narration. But anyways, looks like we're cut back to the public courtyard. And of course, St. Charles is at it again. We hear screaming and stuff, and pleading, and we see Kuma pretty much binding Chirahochi in chains, while Roswell and Charlos are pretty much standing in front of Chirahochi. And she is pleading to someone like, please help me! Help me! I don't want to do this! And of course we have St. Charles like, if she keeps squirming, don't hesitate. I finally caught myself a giant mermaid. Yay! And then he's like, excellent work, Charlos. You're a proud son. He said, degenerate! We did have some of the people, like some of the guests and King stuff being like, oh no, our beloved Princess Shirahoshi! We didn't see Saint Charlos. He's like, looking dumb as ever, being like, I wonder what she eats. I'm gonna ride you to town every day. That did not sound right. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh God, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. But anyways, I can't. No, why is my degenerate head? Get out, get out, get out. Ah! Anyways, he's like, and if you don't listen, you're gonna know nothing but pain. Ugh. I hate this guy. I really do. I was so happy when Luffy punched him in the face. He needs a second punch. No, he needs 1,000 punches. No, 1,000,000 punches. Anyways, we didn't see like other people being like, oh no, this is bad. Her papa and her families went to the meeting tower quickly before anything else happens. But before they could continue on, we didn't see oh my God, I forgot his name. I am sorry, people. I fail you as a One Piece fan. Fail you. In case you're wondering, yes, I am looking up the name. Because I can't remember things worth crap. This is terrible and stuff. I tell you what, I should know this. I should know this in my heart. I knew it started with an F. Fukaboshi. But yeah. Come on, Fuka. I'm just gonna call him Fuka for short. But yeah. He's pretty much charging in like, get out of the way, you spineless cowards! And the other guys are like, oh no! It's the prince from the Ryugu Kingdom! Please don't do anything foolish! And then she's like, and then we see Princess Chirahoshi being like, ah! And of course we see Fuka being like, forgive us, Chirahoshi! We only looked away for a moment! We're gonna get you home and get away from this rotten place and never come back! And she's like, Big Brother! Okay, on to page 9. Let's see. Oh! Anyways, gotta read, keep reading. Okay, so we see Fuka along with Ryuboshi and Mamboshi, and the only reason I remember them is because he actually mentions their names. Okay? Please don't get angry with me. I'm just one magical being. Anyways, all three of them are charging while Fuka is like, "You damn celestial dragons!" And of course Charlotte's being like, "Oh, do away with the small fry, my slave." You know, like, meh. But yeah, we did see poor Kuma charging up a beam and firing it. Luckily, skillfully, all three of the princesses dodged the China explosion. They continued their charge though, and Fuka is like, Barfamu, Barf, I can never pronounce this name. Barfamu Kuma. There we go. It truly is pitiful to see you fallen so far, but we are not going to stop. Let's go, my brothers! And they're like, yeah! We didn't see Charlos being like, get them! I don't care if they're royalty, we'll just bury them in money because we have all the money in the world. And besides, they're just fish. You heartless, racist. I can't see the other word, but you prick. I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that too. Oh well. I mean, I already said all kinds of stuff, so whatever. Okay, on to page 10. Yeah, 10. Okay, I am absolutely loving this. Okay, so oh, I'm sorry, I read pages 10 and 11 without even realizing it. So I'm gonna do both 10 page and 11 all in one go. Okay? Okay. So first up is page 10. We see Rebecca along with the Tontadas coming to Princess Shirahoshi's rescue. And of course, Rebecca's screaming like, Shirahoshi! And Shirahoshi's like, Rebecca! Save me! And of course, it's like, no. Leo is like, Rebecca, that's the douchebag from before. And he's like, he's the worst. We then see Sai is like, hey, Murosguard, I can hit him, right? And he's like, by all means, I'll take full responsibility for this. But he then directs to Fukaboshi being like, but you cannot. He then gets in front of him, stopping his advances. And of course, this really, like, he is surprised that he's being stopped. And then we see Charlos being like, Milsguard, you hit me earlier. How could you? He then has Kuma firing a laser at him, being like, kill him! Okay, So this is where we get to page 11. We then see a heated argument between Fuka and Mulesguard. And Fuka's like, what's the difference? I can't just sit back and let him treat my little sister like this. And Mulesguard's like, escaping is easier for those guys. They don't have a country to think about, because after all, they're pirates. We then see both Leo and Sai jumping up, and both of them are preparing a big attack at Charlos. And of course, Charlos, being an idiot as he is looking up like, what are those two doing? Oh crap. But yeah, Leo's like, Tontada? And Sai is like, Hashoken's secret art? We then see the two getting ready to just go to town with Charlos. We see Shirahoshi being like, Sir Leo, Sir Sai, get him! We have other guests being like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it! We then see Charlos being like, oh no! And then, in one big attack. This is amazing. We see both Leo and Sai delivering a tail hammer and drill dragon claw on top of Charlos's head. And he went straight down to the ground. We then see him with his head completely smushed. He kind of looks like Jabba the Hutt a little bit. Oh my god, he looks like Jabba. Oh god. Oh, by the way, he's dead. But yeah, his head is completely scrushed, looking like Jabba here. And pretty much blood is everywhere. We did see all the guests looking at this being like, Charlos! Oh god, we're doomed! They must have killed him with that attack! They pretty much just offed off the celestial dragon! We need to get out of here before an admiral shows up! And then we see Kuma firing his laser at both Sai and Leo, which both of them are like, ah man. However, on to page 12. I'm sorry, I'll tell you what I'm laughing at right now. Okay. So, before Kuma fires his laser, we have Morley coming out of the ground and just bear hugs Kuma. By the way, I need to make an apology for the previous video. His devil fruit is actually the push fruit. And I forgot that he is a she. So, I made my mistakes, and now I'm going to move on. So yeah. She's pretty much got him into a big bear hug and stuff. Kuma's just like... But we did see Morley crying, being like, you don't have to listen to them anymore. It's okay. I'm gonna take you home. Okay. And of course, we see the guests freaking out, being like, what is going on? How did this giant get here? Well, you know, for them, that's a very good question to ask, because after all, they're up on the red line. How did the giant get here? Anyways, we did see Karasu's crow flying over and telling Morley, like, I got the keys from Sabo. Let's get out of here. We did see other the guests being like, hang on, they're intruders. That's Morley. She's a revolutionary army. Oh my god! We did see Morley being like, okie dokie, let's head on down. We did see Pagia's castle in full-on panic. And this is the part I was laughing at. We see Oswald run into Charlos, and he did the famous meme line. He's like, look how they massacred my boy. And they actually said that. He actually said that word from word. He's like, look how they massacred my boy. Oh my goodness. I love you, Oda. I absolutely love you. The meme master. And oh yeah, we see Sai and Shirahoshi just looking on like, what is going on? But yeah, on to page 13. Okay. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, we are now on the final page. So, cutting away from all the chaos in the courtyard, we then see Imu walking up the stepway. The person then appears on top of near the empty throne. And the girls they are shocked like, great, Imu! King Cobra is still present! And Cobra pretty much is looking pale as a ghost right here. It's like, what? And then we see Imud. Great Emu-sama. Yeah, Emu. That's... Why am I doing this? Why am I having so much trouble with this? Anyways, this person then says, Lily. And then sits down on the empty throne in front of everyone, including King Cobra, with no hesitation whatsoever. That is the end of chapter 1084, and unfortunately there's going to be a break next week. So, let's collect our thoughts, shall we? So, going over everything, we see Sabo meeting up with Shirley Bonnie. The two are talking and stuff, and Sabo was able to hand the keys to Karasu's crow that appeared out of his glove, which I gotta say that is very ingenious. So yeah, this is a moment that we saw a Sabo learning about Imu in a sense, because of from what the guards mentioned. We also see that Sabo helped Bonnie get away and stuff, which that's pretty cool. The next thing that happened, we seen King Cobra talking to the Gorosei, and he's mentioning about how Queen Lily, which is kind of like the first, I cannot speak. Queen Lily, the Queen of Alabasta, before the 40th century. Apparently, he mentioned that she never showed up to the kingdom and stuff. And he was asking about that. And of course, they're playing dumb and stuff. And he didn't ask about what the meaning of D, which is like Monkey D. Luffy and all that stuff. Of course, you guys should know that. You guys are One Piece fans. At least I assume. Right? 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 Anyways, oh, we also see that Imu is listening in as well. So, yeah. I think we got a pretty good idea of what happened. Yeah. Why did I do that? Why did I make that face? Anyways, we did cut over to Shirahoshi almost getting kidnapped by St. Charles again. But of course, it failed because Sai and Leo pretty much, I'm pretty sure St. Charles isn't alive no more. Just by seeing him like that. Oh yeah, this is also the moment where Morley was able to come up and rescue Kuma and stuff, and how they escape. And then the final takeaway is King Cobra learning about Imu-sama. So that's pretty much it. So, what's this going to mean in the future? Well, wait. We already know what this means in the future. This is a flashback. What am I talking about? Okay, so this gave us great insight. We now know a lot about what's going on in the previous events. And we kind of got a general idea of what happened to King Cobra. About what exactly happened. But this is also going to be something major. Because I just can't wait for the next chapter. Because I say a lot of stuff is going to go down. We're going to get a bunch of lore dumped on us. And this is going to be amazing. I mean, this is just going to be amazing. Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to wait 2 weeks. So until then, I guess I'm pretty much done with tonight. Or today. Whatever day it is. Where am I? But anyways, thank you all for coming on this amazing chapter reaction stream. I hope y'all were amazed and laughed and got angry and got emotional. Might have peed a little bit too. But yeah, anyways, what I'm saying is, like, I hope y'all had a great time here. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube. That way you're able to see, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna ask this question before I continue my stick. How would you guys feel about me reacting to more mangas? Like mangas I haven't even read yet. Like, for example, Jujutsu Kaisen. I haven't got a chance to read a manga for that yet, so I think that'll be really fun. I'll tell you what. If you can, leave some comments on the YouTube channel and stuff to see whether or not you guys want to see that or not. Because I think it'll be fun doing that. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube, that way you're able to see all my previous videos. Also, please follow me on Twitter, that way you're able to see my announcements, polls, and all that stuff. Also, check me out on Twitch, that's also where I do some of my streamings. So yeah, until then, so long. See ya. Bye-bye. Hasta la vista. Adios. See you later, alligators. Okay, bye. Now then, time to go back to you, my sweet. Oh, you are just about ready, but I forgot the scarlet sauce!